Technology professionals in Canada benefit from knowing key facts about how Canada has become such a diverse, multicultural country and its impact on workplace values. This video highlights some significant milestones that you should be aware of. Canadian culture is defined in part by its geography, climate, and boundaries. Canada is a vast country spanning over 4,500 kilometers from east to west and 3,000 kilometers north to south. The Arctic Ocean forms the northern boundary, while the southern and northwestern borders are shared with the United States of America. There are 6 time zones from the Atlantic Ocean on the east coast to the Pacific Ocean on the west. The climate varies significantly by region, with average temperatures in central Canada ranging from -15 Celsius in the winter months to +25 Celsius in the summer. In many regions, extreme temperatures occasionally range from -40 to +40 degrees Celsius. Canada's population is now more than 38 million people of many diverse backgrounds, languages, and cultures. Immigration from countries in Europe, Africa, Asia, and South America has contributed to population growth and to Canada being a pluralistic, multicultural society. The population in various provinces ranges from almost 15 million in Ontario to 160,000 in Prince Edward Island. The average population in each of the 3 territories is 42,300. Included in the total population are more than 2 million Aboriginal or Indigenous people, consisting of the Inuit, Métis, and First Nations. The first European explorers and settlers in Canada were from France and England, providing the basis for 2 official languages, which are English and French. Approximately 350 years ago, various treaties, proclamations, and acts set the framework that continues to influence today's language, culture, and values. In 1867, Canada transitioned from a colony to a country with the signing of the British North America Act as the first constitution uniting 4 provinces, which included Quebec, Ontario, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. The country now has 10 provinces and 3 territories that have autonomy over important matters such as education, healthcare, and social services. In 1982, the adoption of the Constitution Act included changes in Canada's system of government and clarification of civil and human rights of Canadian citizens and non-citizens residing in Canada. The Charter of Rights and Freedoms is a major part of the 1982 Constitution Act, which is the highest law of the land. The 1982 Charter protects those basic rights and freedoms to preserve Canada as a free and democratic country. It applies to all governments, federal, provincial, and territorial, and includes protection of the following: the right to live and seek employment anywhere in Canada, legal rights, life, liberty, and personal security, equality rights for all, regardless of age, gender, ethnicity, language, or faith, the official languages of Canada, minority language education rights, Canada's multicultural heritage, and Indigenous peoples' rights. English and French are the 2 official languages of Canada. The majority of French-speaking people are in Quebec and New Brunswick. The official language of Quebec is French, and New Brunswick is officially bilingual. Across the country, many other languages are used in the household or when interacting with people of the same language background. Canada's colonial past included policies detrimental to the Inuit, Indian, and Métis people. Efforts to assimilate the Indigenous people into the culture and language of the French or British caused decades of hardship, disruption of families, and loss of languages and traditions. In recent years, the federal and provincial governments have embarked on a truth and reconciliation process in an effort to repair some of the harmful effects of past practices. Technology professionals in Canada need to know and respect the rights, customs, and lands of Indigenous people. Any project or work that involves Indigenous lands, people, or traditions must include consultation and agreement with the impacted First Nations, Inuit, or Métis people. As in most countries, working conditions differ depending on the employment sector, employer, and workplace location. Technology professionals in Canada find employment in every sector. Many find employment with various levels of provincial and municipal governments, especially in departments responsible for infrastructure, including roads and bridges, water and sanitation, and buildings and environment. The work culture and conditions for such employment are generally very regulated and secure. Employment with large private firms or corporations in various sectors, such as energy and natural resource extraction, production and distribution, manufacturing, communications, and information technology, provide employment that is typically stable but subject to changes in the economy, technology, or market demand. Many technology professionals are self-employed, providing consulting or other technical expertise and services to the public, to engineering firms, or institutions. Opportunities for self-employment vary depending on the area of expertise or competence, the geographic location, and the economy. The provincial and federal governments typically have programs that promote entrepreneurial initiatives and the startup of small businesses. In many firms and sectors, the conditions of employment and remuneration are established in cooperation with labor unions and professional associations. Working in or with firms that are unionized often impacts the working conditions and workplace culture. Understanding and complying with the working conditions and labor agreements in unionized workplaces is necessary to maintain harmony. The safety of fellow workers, the public, and the environment are of paramount importance in Canada. At the start of any new employment, workplace, or project, the orientation training provided to technology professionals emphasizes the regulations and safe practices to be followed. Wearing the appropriate personal protective equipment, complying with safety protocols, and reporting any incident or injury are essential. Engineering technology professionals in Canada are relied upon to work effectively, either independently or within teams. Regardless of the workplace setting, there are common values that in some ways are unique to Canada. Certification as a technician or technologist in Canada is confirmation that minimum standards of competence have been achieved and the technology professional is prepared to support workplace values. In addition to the technology-specific competencies for each discipline or area of practice, there are general competencies and characteristics highly valued by employers. The top 6 values identified by employers are: communicate effectively in a direct, factual, and open manner, take initiative to accomplish projects or tasks and solve problems, respect colleagues, clients, property, and the environment, be reliable, trustworthy, and considerate of the impact of time and budget, continuously improve your personal and professional competencies, and comply with the Code of Ethics. For more information, please visit engineeringtechnologycanada.ca.